Morning. I haven't done one of these for my garage in a little while, but the rain is keeping me in today and I don't want to be sitting in my office. Today, like yesterday, I want to look back in history. Today's actually a pretty big day in history. And on October 29th, 1969, the internet was born. That's the day when ARPANET created the first host-to-host connection between two computers at UCLA and transmitted a message between the two. And that started it all. And now we got billions of connections and everybody's got it in their pocket. It's just an amazing technological breakthrough. Back on track, as I'm working through my production schedule for these videos and for the book, I'm trying to set the framework for what kind of problems we've had in the past and what we might face in the future. I don't necessarily predict the future, but looking at certain trends, you can kind of gather some insight or some foresight. Now, tomorrow's problems and challenges for the future include things like productivity, profitability, and professionalism. How do we improve profitability? How do we improve productivity in all types of work systems? I think we need to continue to improve productivity to stay competitive. I think everybody would agree with that. In many cases, we'll have fewer resources available, so we're going to have to figure out how to get more work done without burning people out or asking them just to work longer or harder. Going along with that, how are we going to increase profitability as resources become scarcer or more expensive? If we can't maintain profitability, we can't stay in business. And this is intimately linked to that productivity question, but will also force us to understand markets and pricing and staying attuned to customers' demands. How can we attract, assimilate, and retain a professional workforce? This may be the toughest challenge we face. We already believe that there's a significant gap in the available talent we need in the workplace. I also think we should be worried about balance and wellness. I believe that services for balance and wellness at work will be critical to maintaining our ability to deliver that productivity, that profitability, and create that professionalism. I think it'll be important that we find affordable ways to look after the needs of our employees, especially those key leaders who are really going to be in stressful positions. I think there's going to be a global leadership challenge as well. Leading people across a spectrum of vastly different cultures, I think is going to really tax the ability of our leaders. People with diverging mindsets are going to be a challenge. Will we be able to lead people with polarized mindsets towards some common objective? Can we find ways to avoid promoting only incentive-based structures for motivating employees? Hopefully that'll reduce greed among some senior leadership positions. And can we find ways to promote mutually respectful environments to get people from diverse cultural backgrounds to work together, overcoming centuries of hate? Another huge problem is our tendency to jump to and act on a solution or a conclusion. This problem points to the importance of finding ways of developing processes to resolve prospective or existing problems in any organization. I think we're in for some technology challenges. Technology interventions that are going to help create an engaging workplace are fair game. I think that's going to be a wonderful place to try to find some solutions. What about talent? Hiring individuals that add value to the organization rather than fill empty spaces. I think it's going to be one of our top problems. One of the solutions I've been thinking about for that is to quit hiring for a specific skill set. So we want to hire for the right kind of talent so we can build that skill set that we need in anybody that we hire. Now, I'm certain that there will be things that we can't anticipate that are going to tax our abilities. And I want to discover the best ways to prepare organizations for this. So what we do right now is really going to matter in how we do that in the future. Now, I teach people how to think, not simply to solve problems. My hope is that with better thinking, that's going to help us respond better to whatever comes our way. I hope you have a wonderful day. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.